everyone, how are you? Hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met, hi, you can call me Shannon and this is my channel. Today we're in a different location. I know I'm not in my usual place, but I wanted to try to film somewhere else. But yeah, we're in a different location because I want to try to film somewhere else. Now we're in my room. I really like the other place to film, but that is not my room, so I wanted to try to film on my own room, and I think this corner might be good enough. But yeah, I bring Jamie with me. This is my vaca peluda. This is a Scottish cow that I brought with me when I was in Scotland. I wanted to bring it with me. Today we're doing a tag. I just saw this tag on Angie's channel. I'll leave her channel over here, and she made a collab with Mary Kay. But she made this tag that was created by another Angelica. I leave her channel also over here. Basically, it's a tag. It has 8 questions. It's a palette tag, and they decided to create an eyeshadow look with the palettes in the answers. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. So yeah, I wanted to try. Right now I have makeup on, but I'll remove it. I'll be right back once I don't have any makeup on. We're makeup free, so what do you say if we start this video? This is going to be a long video and it's going to take me a while to make this makeup, to do this makeup. So let's start with the first question, that is, if I will pick an eyeshadow palette in my collection that represents me, color story wise, which one will be? For me, that might be the Cyan from Hip Dot. This palette, color story wise, is perfect for me because it's purple but has a lot of neutrals. Purple is one of my favorite colors to wear on makeup, but I really like neutral too, and I think we're going to use this color Maze. Let's start applying some concealer as an eyeshadow base. I set my eyelid with a cream eyeshadow that I'm working on, and I changed my mind. I won't be using Maze and I'll be using Wanderlust. This is a transition shade too, but it's more pinky, and I think that's the direction we're going to take today, so let's do that. It's kind of dusty. Oh, I'm very pigmented. I got closer to the camera and this shade is a little dusty and very pigmented. This palette was a gift with purchase from BoxyCharm. And to be honest, at the beginning I wasn't going to take the gift, but then I saw this palette and as I said, it's kind of perfect for me because I really like purples, but I really like neutrals too. And for me, a perfect palette must be a combination of both colorful and neutral. So here is the first shade applied. I really like this color. This side was a little harder to blend. Well, I really like this color. It's really pretty. Now let's go with the second question, that is, if I could pick an eyeshadow that its packaging represents me. And this one was really hard because most of my palette has really simple packaging. But then I remember that I have this palette that is 9 Moons from Grand Factor, that it has these moons. And here a fun fact, a couple of years ago I really considered to tattoo my whole back with like the moon cycle. I still like that idea, maybe not in my whole back, but I'm thinking in maybe someday getting a tattoo like that. I'm not sure which shade to use because these two shades are really similar, so I cannot deepen out with that shade. I'm not sure what to do with this. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going to start with the shimmers right away, but I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of that. Famous or Aiden? What do I do? Okay, I changed my mind again, and I'm going to use this shade to blend the first one because I'm not ready to start using shimmers. Hope it's a good idea. It's not too different from the first shade, but it's a little darker. And this video is already 20 minutes long and I'm on the second shade, so it's not going to be fun to edit this. Okay, enough for that shade. I'm not a big fan. Now let's go with the third question, that is, if I will pick an eyeshadow palette in my collection that represents spring. I think this question is because in Switzerland and in the North Hemisphere, they're on spring right now, but here we're in autumn, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. But let's go with the questions. To be honest, in that question, I have two options. First, I have Enchanted from W7. This palette looked like this. But also I have Blush Crush. This palette looked like this. To be honest, I will go with this one, but I want to use this palette because it's in a project and I still need some uses. So yeah, we're going to go with this one. And we're going with Blush Wine. Great, my neighbor's dog started barking and he won't stop like in 2 hours. But I was trying to say that lately this eye is super patchy. I'm not loving this look, but it kind of made sense, so it's not that bad. The next question is if I will pick an eyeshadow palette in my collection that represents happy. And with that question, this makeup won't make sense anymore because I have the tile from Colourpop. This is a collaboration with The Mandalorian, and of course it has Baby Yoda, and it's a green palette. So what I'm going to do with green in this eye look, I have no idea. The only shade that I feel like it could make some sense is the fourth. This is a greeny golden, an old golden. So yeah, we're going with that. Could be worse. It doesn't make perfect sense, but it's not awful. Let's move on to the fifth question. If I will pick an eyeshadow palette in my collection that represent the dark grungy in me. I just realized that I didn't explain at all why this palette means happy for me. The plan was to do it while I apply that shadow, but there is a kid playing out of my window, and she's making a lot of noise. But this palette represents happy for me, not because it's Baby Yoda, but also because last summer I saw this TV show with my boyfriend. We saw the whole thing. So yeah, this palette reminds me of that and it makes me happy. But as I was saying, now I have to pick an eyeshadow that represents the dark grungy side of me, and for that it was really easy to choose because I'm going with the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics, and for me this palette is so grungy but so pretty. It's crazy pretty. And now that I have this color, I didn't thought I was going to do that, but I'll go with Aquarius. This shade is just beautiful and it's kind of similar to the golden that I applied, so let's see how it looks. It's almost, I'm not sure if you can even see the difference, but we're going with that. This palette is pretty old in the makeup community, but in my collection is really new. But yeah, when I received it, I bought this one before the Mandalorian one. One of the colors in the tile palette that really called my attention was the golden, the first, the one I'm using right now. And when I bought this one, I thought that this color, Aquarius, it could be really similar to the force in the other palette. And now I can say without any doubts that this color is almost the same. I'm not sure if I like this look, but let's move on to the next question, and that is if I will pick an eyeshadow that represents the girly side of me. And again, that was really easy, and I'm going with Cloud Spoon from Colourpop. And this palette looks like this. It's really pinky, it's really pretty. I really like this one. But now I have no idea what to do with these shades. With the purples, this made sense, but now with the greeny golden, I have no idea what I'm going to do. What if I go with a pink inner corner? Maybe it's a bad idea, but this is a tag, it's supposed to be challenging. Yeah, this was a bad idea. It doesn't look as bad in camera because you cannot see the pink that much, but yeah, it's not good. Let's keep going because we still have 2 more eyeshadows or 2 more palettes, and the next one is a palette that represents fun. And for me, that is City of Neon Lights from Brook Cosmetics. This palette looks like this, and it's so colorful. But now I have no idea what color to use. At the beginning, I wanted to use this one in the inner corner, but now I already wear something in the inner corner. Oh, I'm not sure. What do I do? Should I go with a purple? Or should I go with green? Okay, I'll go with this color anyways in my lower lashes, but like in the inner corner in my lower lashes. I bought this palette with another one that was supposed... Ooh! Almost forget that I need to make my face makeup first. So I'll be right back once I have my foundation and concealer and that kind of stuff. I'll be right back. Oh my god, this foundation looks so bad by itself. I'm using the, how are you called? The Super Stay Foundation by Maybelline. People seem to love this product, but I hate it and I really want to finish it. Let's try to finish this bloody tag. And as I said, I'm going to use this shade. This is called Blink It On. As I was saying, this palette, but well, not this one, the City of Neon Lights, I bought it last year with another palette that was supposed to be pastel, but it was not really pastel and I didn't really like it, so I ended up decluttering it. I still have it because I haven't seen my friend that I'm going to give that palette. Can you see that color? Maybe if I... Is this better? I think it is. Okay, we're going with this. This is how we're looking. And finally, we have the last question, that is if I will pick an eyeshadow palette in my collection that represents inspiration, and for that I'm going with another Colourpop palette. This one is It's My Pleasure, and as you can see, it's a completely purple palette, but I just love purples. I will wear them every single day. And which color I'm going to use? Do I want to go with shimmers in my lower lashes or shimmers and matte? Because if I'm going just with shimmer, I'll go with this one, but if I'm going with a matte, I want to go with this one. This eye look is looking pretty bad already, so let's go with the matte one. This one is Sleeper. because this color is kind of similar to the shade I use in my outer corner. They're not super similar. This one is darker and more plummy. Something like this, I guess. Now I feel like I need to wear falsies because otherwise this look is not good at all. Please don't judge my makeup skills with this look because this is not my best makeup look. So yeah, I think I'll wear some falsies to see if I can save this look with the falsies. I'll try. Can you hear my cat? She's snoring. Okay, I really think that eyelashes can save almost any eye look, and now it's not looking that bad, but maybe it's because the lashes are covering the actual makeup, but I don't know, I think I kind of like it. But yeah, I think this is the whole look. As I said before, please don't judge my makeup skills with this look, but to be honest, this was really fun. I have no idea when you're going to see this because I have my filming plans and this was not in the plans, and I don't have room in my posting schedule until like a month from now. So I don't know, maybe I'll move a couple things around so you can see this video sooner than a month from now. You'll tell me when I end up posting this, because right now I have no idea. So yeah, that's all, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.